Hey, Charlie, guess what?
I give up.
This tooth's about to go.
No, just say the word. I'll get my pliers and yank it out.
Money from the tooth fairy's really gonna come in handy.
Tooth fairy. Give me a break. Let's just face it, Dad's never gonna come. He left us here to rot.
Did not.
Did too.
Whoa, Duchess. Whoa.
Duchess. Good, pretty girl.
Hey, how come she always gets a hug before me? My little dove.
Charlie said you were gonna leave us here to rot.
Well, I gave it some serious consideration.
Giddy up.
Ow.
Oh, Dad, I hope you used a good deodorant.
You better hope I did. Hey! Damn, it's 4:05. Jerry's gonna freak. Come on, Dutch.
Yeah, but if you're a few minutes late, they won't mind, will they?
Honey, you just don't know these people. It isn't good to be late to an audition.
Come on, move the truck. Come on.
Whoa!
Oliver.
Don't ask. I don't want to bore you with it. Kids, you stay here and watch Duchess. Where's my music?
It's in your hand, Dad.
Can't we watch you audition?
Yeah, no, it makes me too nervous.
You know, you're incredibly late.
Hey, look, since when is 6 minutes incredibly late, huh?
Well, for Lord Richard, it is.
No. Manny.
Yeah.
Where's Tony Sable?
He'll be here any minute, but we gotta see this Oliver Greening first.
Why? Who's he?
He's nobody, but the threat of several other actors gives us bargaining leverage with Sable's agent.
Oh, Mr. Greening, I see you've come in costume.
Huh? Oh, yes. Lucky accident.
Not that lucky.
A former of my stature having an audition. It's insulting.
Tony, if it were anyone other than Lord Richard, I'd never allow it. Besides, there are only a few candidates.
You're scheduled ahead of me?
Oliver Greening.
You can park your limo here if you watch my horse.
Gee, thanks.
My pleasure.
But Dad said...
Dad said to watch Duchess. So she's being watched, right? Come on.
You haven't mentioned how you feel about my score.
Oh, yes. Well, it's quite possibly the finest work that you have ever produced.
Without a doubt.
Without a doubt.
Lovely and haunting. Intimate, yet operatic. Presently without a star. Let's have a crack at it, shall we? What the devil's going on up there? Quiet!
Proceed.
The rats come creeping now.
I know something you don't know. Well, he doesn't get the part, and he won't. We're moving to North Platte to live with Uncle Carl. North Platte, it's a city in Nebraska.
You're lying.
No, I heard that on the phone. Uncle Carl offered him a job at his rendering plant.
What's that?
Oh, it's a place where they take all the parts of a dead animal that nobody wants, then melt them down in a big pot, make stuff like glue and guitar picks.
That's disgusting.
Fine, no real challenge there. Let me hear the big one. Off to the gallows.
Shed not one tear, my dearest Lucy. I must die soon. In one swift moment, the blade will fall. Then my head he'll chop off. Please turn away. Then don't see it drop off. 'Tis a far better thing that I do now than I've ever done before. Have no illusion, it's the solution. It's a far better thing that I do now than I've ever done before.
You were confusingly good.
Excuse me?
You're excused. Tony Sable's here.
Why can't we consider this Greening job?
No, you promised your backers a named star. We'll call you.
Charlie, do they have a lot of theaters in Nebraska?
I don't think they have a lot of anything in Nebraska, except maybe Nebraska.
Charlie, do you believe in fairy godmothers?
I hate to break it to you, Annabelle, but there's no fairy godmothers. There's no tooth fairy, there's no angels, there's no genie in the bottle, there's no Wizard of Oz. It's all a big bunch of bull.
You're wrong, and I can prove it.
Yeah, well, go ahead.
There's no tooth fairy. Then explain this. I think you know everything, but you don't.
I know this much. There are no fairy godmothers in Manhattan.
How would you know?
What you want? Watch that one. All these fairy godmothers getting together. It's so wonderful. Oh, hurry up. It's like 3,000. Every fairy godmother in Manhattan meeting once a year. Wish for more.
Sure and check your wands, girls. Thank you for signing in. Elevator's right over there.
Welcome, welcome. Are all the districts accounted for?
Well, all but one, of course.
Oh, distressing. Well, come along, ladies. Violet, haven't seen you since last year's retreat. Hello, Effie. Ready for 24 hours of fun? Hard to believe another year's gone by.
Why do we have to check our wands? Really, I feel naked without mine.
Well, it's like in the Old West. All the cowpokes had to check their guns before they moseyed into town, especially in Dodge City. And that's why nobody got plugged.
Well, all it takes is one show-off. Well, that pair from Rego Park, remember? Oh, they got way out of control.
I had to put them both on suspension for 6 months.